Monday morning, karate class on a rainy, wet day. That's just for people who tune in. If you're not watching live, you get to see that part of the video. Good morning. Hold on, Miss Farah. See it? Okay. Miss Farah is doing something with our camera. So if you see some wiggling. So while you're waiting, if you're just joining in, remember, as always, when you get in and you're ready for class, we start out with a little warming up. So while you're waiting for Sensei Dave to start class, you can go ahead and start doing some little exercises to get your body loose. You know, easy things. Arm swings, leg swings, body twists. You could do jumping jacks. You could do practice kicks. Remember, when you do things like that, they should all be very light and easy when you get started. You don't have to do your hardest stuff to start class. Before we get going, feel free to bring some things with you today. I've got my basket full of stuffed animals. Good morning, Stephanie. Good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Be ready to do some work. We've got some exercises to do. We're going to work on some of the things we worked on last week. Roundhouse kicks and side kicks. We're going to learn some new strikes. I think last week I showed you some elbow moves, if you remember. So we'll work on those again. And then I've got a couple of lessons to talk. As always, karate has important lessons to teach. And you should be listening and learning. Because in order to become a black belt, you have to practice the lessons. Not just the moves, but the ideas too. And we'll talk about that some more. So keep your body loose and moving while we wait for other friends to join us. Are you staying dry today? It's kind of a bummer we have to stay inside. But once the weather's nice, maybe I'll have this class in my backyard. That'll be fun. Then I'll be running around in the grass and I'll have really dirty feet. So keep yourself loose. This is our pre-class warm-up. So I like to do all the different moves that I might do in class later on. You know, I could practice the roundhouse kick and just kind of move my leg around a little bit like that. All right, practice on the other side. Remember what you say, that always one leg that's a little better than the other. So I'm just moving my leg around, practicing my balance. Ooh, can you balance like that? Right? You can move your legs in both directions, to the front and to the back. Some of these will be part of our warm-up today. So these are just the looseners. All right, I'm just going to give it another minute before we get started. Are you moving your body? Are you getting loose? All right, why don't we start? Anybody who joins in after, they can jump in right where we're at. So put your feet together. Remember how to do front position. Yeah, like that. Now, when we do front position, you probably already know. Good morning, Hannah. You probably already know that it is a place where we have to stand totally still. When Sensei says front position in class, what he's looking for is who not only reacts quickly when he says it, but who can hold their body totally still. And holding your body totally still when you want to move it around is an example of self-control, which is what we're going to talk about a lot today. Now, if you've been in my class, you know we talk about self-control a lot. You have to think about that. What does self-control mean? Well, it means you are in control of your body and your feelings, your emotions. So if you have a feeling and it makes you want to do something with your body, but you keep your body still, instead, you've just used self-control, right? Let's see what happens when I say front position. You get totally still. Front position. Remember, the right hand's in a fist, the left hand's open, and you cover it up. Now stand still like a statue. Let me see. Are you standing still like a statue? Let me take a look. Yeah. See. Oh, that's right. I see you, Hannah. Are you standing still? I know Stephanie's standing still. She's pretty focused. Okay, front position, your body still, like a statue. Now we put our hands together and we say, knowledge in the mind. Very good. Honesty in the heart. And then we do this one again. Remember? Strength in the body. And then we bow. All right, time to warm up. So, how are you feeling? Are you feeling excited? Are you happy? Are you warmed up? Well, we're going to get even warmer, right? So all I want you to do right now is just jump back and forth with your feet. I'm just kind of standing on my toe, my arms hang down at my sides, and I'm bouncing from one foot to the other, side to side. Loose arms and relaxed. Stay loose. I mean really loose, like a rag doll loose. Floppy, 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 floppy. I'm feeling pretty floppy. All right, now, I'm going to put one foot in the back. I'll turn sideways so you can see that. And one foot in the front. Not too far apart, but not too close either. They're kind of in the middle, right? Bouncing. Hands are up. Nice and loose. See? Loose. Stay in loose. Let my shoulders bounce around. Keep my hands high in front of me, pretending that maybe there's somebody in front of me kind of bouncing around, and they're bouncing around me. They're trying to get behind me, but I'm not going to let them get behind me. I'm going to keep them in front of me. Nope, you can't get behind me. You know what you could do? If you've got a pillow or a little friend, like, let's see, I like Stitch here. Stitch is always pretty good. So I'm going to put this down on the ground in front of me and use it to do my warm-up. Okay, and we're going to pretend Stitch is going to, I'm going to turn him sideways. He's facing me in his guarding stance. Now I'm facing him. By the way, if you're there with mom or dad or somebody like that, you could use them. They could be standing there. You get in your guarding stance and you bounce. And you keep your eye on them, right? And then you try to bounce around behind them. Like this. Now, if you're using a real person, don't let them get behind you. Keep your eyes on them the whole time. If you've got a stuffed animal or a pillow, you just make sure you're always looking at it. See, my belly button is always facing the pillow. Uh-oh. Sensei Dave's signs are falling down. What happens when you bounce around, right? Everything bounces in your house. So I'm bouncing around my friend, keeping my eyes on him. Sometimes I might switch my feet, and I keep bouncing. The hands stay up, and keep my eyes on Stitch. You're not getting behind me, Stitch. No, you're not. I'm not letting you. Okay, good. That's it. Now, keep your friend or your pillow right there in front of you, okay? So now, let's make some circles around it. We're going to bounce around them like this. I'm going to go around. I'm going to keep my eyes to the front like this. I'm just going in a circle, bouncing, 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 switch directions. Whoa. Going around the other way. Still keeping my hands up while I bounce. Just keeping those feet moving. Okay, and you see I kind of step and walk, but also while bouncing. So I keep my body moving. Good. Oh, I stepped on. Oh, I'm sorry, Stitch. I stepped on you. Are you okay? Oh, here we go. By the way, if you step on your friend, you should apologize to them. It's not very nice. All right, here we go. We're bouncing. All right, now, I'm going to try. This is a box. So watch. I'm going to put my friend right here in the middle, and I'm going to pretend I'm standing in a square box around my friend, and I'm in the corner. And I jump to the next corner in the front, and jump to the side, jump to the back, jump to the side, jump to the front. And I jump, 2-leg jumps in a box around Stitch. Poor Stitch, I knocked him down. See how my arms are swinging when I do this? I want to swing my arms. And you can jump however you want, but you know what? I got to go the other way. So, jumping around my friend. Getting my legs nice and warm, getting my arms warm. See how I'm doing swings? You got to breathe. Are you breathing? We're going to talk about breathing later. When we talk about self-control, breathing is one of the ways you can help stay in control of yourself. Okay. All right, Stitch. Face the front. All right, let's do some leg swings. I'm going to use Stitch to do leg swings over my friend. Now, here's what we do. I'm going to lift one leg over my friend, and then the other leg over my friend. And then I'll go back again. Over, over, stop. Over, over, stop. If you don't have a friend, that's okay. Just do it in the air or imagine Remember when we talked about imagination? Imagine that you've got something there that you can lift your leg over. Big swing. Up and over. See, now I'm keeping my legs kind of straight. Now I'm also trying to keep my hands up the whole time. I don't want them hanging down like this. No lazy hands, right? Up, 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 up. Try to keep your balance. Up, up. So whatever you have to do with your feet to make sure you don't fall down. How you doing, Hannah? Stephanie, you all right? Good? Keep swinging. Don't stop swinging. Now, if you're watching this and I haven't said your name, that's because when we keep going, don't stop. That means that some of you, maybe I don't know, your friends or you haven't said something. So if you want to let me know that you're here, have mom or dad or somebody say a little hello in the comments and let me know you're there, and I'll say hi to you. Okay? Keep swinging. Now, if you're not watching this live, if you're watching this video after it's been recorded, well, I won't be able to say hi back. That's all right. All right, good. I'm feeling pretty warm. Let's move our friend over. Thank you, Stitch. The bow to my friend. We always show respect to our partners in class, even our pretend partners. Now, I'm going to grab my chair. Now, remember, you don't have to use a chair. All you need is something that you can put your hand on to help you get balance. So your thing could be the couch or mom or dad or, I don't know, anything that would the dog work? Probably not. He probably won't stay still, huh? Oh, well. Well, whatever you got, okay? So let's work on our roundhouse kick. Remember the grab and flick? The lift, grab, and flick. So we put one hand on whatever we're leaning on. By the way, you can lean on a wall, right? Lean on mommy. All right, here we go. So I'm going to pick up put my hand on the chair. I'm going to turn my toes. Since I'm standing on this foot, I turn my toes and point them at the chair that I'm leaning on, all right? So, hi, Leah. Hi, Eden. Hi, Noah. How are you? It's good to see you all. Thanks for coming to class today. Are you balancing with me? Put one foot on the chair, on the floor, pointing at your chair, hand on the chair. Lift your other leg up. Now, remember, when we lift the leg, what's this supposed to look like? Right, I know, like a dog peeing on a tree. That's silly. But now how they pick their leg up, well, that's what we're doing. We're picking our leg up, and then we're going to grab our foot and pull it back. So see, I'm holding my foot, and I'm pointing my knee as high up in the air as I can. It's okay to lean a little bit when you do that, right? And then just take your leg and move it back and forth, okay? And I'm bending at this part of my body. What's that called? Right, that's my hip, right? The hip. So I hold my knee up high, and I move my hip. I move my knee back and forth, just like this. I'm trying to make my hip muscles get looser, right, and warmed up so I can do my roundhouse kicks. All right, good. Let's do a couple more of those. By the way, what happens if you lose your balance? That's right. You get back up. It's no big deal. But as you get better at it, you won't lose your balance as often. Okay, so here we go. Dog leg up. Knee. Now I'm going to pull my knee way back like this. And I'm going to keep it back there. And now when I say go, we're going to go flick and catch. Okay? It's totally okay to have somebody help you do this. If you want to, you could have somebody stand out there and hold up one of your stuffed animals so you pop them on the nose. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Hold your knee up. Pull your knee back. And then when I say go, flick and catch. Go. Flick and catch. Then pull your knee back again. Go. Flick and catch. That was 2. Let's do 10, right? So this one is number 3. And then back. Now I'm going to count. 4. Flick and catch. Keep your knee back. 5. Try to also keep your knee up as high as you can. It's going to make these muscles in your body, in your hip, feel really tired after a while. What number was I on? Was I on 1? No, we already did number 1. You're right. Oh, yeah. 6. Ready? 6. Thanks for helping. 7. Good. 8. Keep that knee back. 9. And 10. Ooh. Okay, now whatever we do on one leg, that's right, we have to do on the other leg. So I'll put my chair on the other side like this. Okay, so first, the foot on the ground points a little bit towards the thing we're leaning on. For me, it's the chair. For you, it could be mommy or the wall or the dog. You're not leaning on your dog, are you? All right, ready? Grab that, lift that knee up, right? Like the dog at the tree. Grab your foot and just move your knee back. Let's do that 10 times. 1. So I'm holding onto my foot. Uh-oh. See, Sensei lost his balance. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 3 more. 8. Hold that knee as high as you can. All right, now hold it back. Now we do the flick and catch 10 times. Ready? 1, flick and catch. 2, flick and catch. 3, flick and catch. Try to look where your foot is going, okay? Don't look at the ground or look forward. Look there. I'm looking at you in the camera, but I want you to look where your foot is going. Uh-oh. What number was I on again? Do we need to start over at 1? Oh, who said 4? You're right. We did number 4. So I guess this one is 5 and 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ugh. All right. Nice job. I'm going to shake them out a little bit. Okay, now, that was the roundhouse kick we were just working on, right? Now, I'm going to put my chair in front of me, but I'm going to tell you something about this one. I don't want you to use a chair, unless you've got a short chair or a chair that's about the right size for you. What you could do is use your friend like we did before, or if you got mom or dad with a pillow, they could hold a pillow out in front of you, and you could do this over the pillow, okay? But we're going to work on our crescent kick. Now remember, the crescent kick is where we make a big circle with our legs. So we pick our knee up like this, and we swing it over like that, okay? So I'm going to go over this chair with the outside crescent kick. That means my foot comes up one side of the chair like this and then goes out over the chair that way. Let's do 10 of those. Remember, you lift your knee up and you make a circle with your hip, but you kind of do a front kick in the middle of it. So it's lift, circle, front kick. Lift, circle, front kick. See, when I do the front kick, it makes my leg go straight. Here we go. 10 times. We like that number. 1, and then back. 2, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I'm not going my fastest because I'm really trying to pay attention to going above the chair. If I go too fast, I might mess up. That's another good example of having self-control class, is when you really want to go fast, but you should probably slow down. Can you slow down, or will you still try to go too fast? What number was I on? Oh, you guys are so good. That's right. I was on 7. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's work on the other leg. Okay, remember? Lift your knee up, circle, and front kick. And when you do the whole thing together, your leg makes this cool snapping move. It's called reverse crescent. That's right. Here we go. 1. Now take my time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you looking at what you're doing? Keep your eyes on your target, right? 8, 9, one more, 10. All right, nice job. My legs feel pretty loose. We're going to put my chair out of the way. Now let's work on the top part of our body, arms. So first, let's do some review. I want to go over our blocks. So you probably know how to do horse stance, right? Feet apart, knees bent, face the front. Now for our basics, when we do our blocking moves, I want you to try to get into a nice low, or sometimes we say deep horse stance, or it's deep, 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 deep. Right? Not shallow. That's way up high like this. Nope, deep. What happens if you get in a deep horse stance? Well, your leg muscles are going to feel tired. And when your leg muscles feel tired, it's going to give you a feeling. The feeling of, I want to give up. And here's another place where self-control comes in. When your brain and your leg muscles are saying, quit, give up, it's too hard. A person with self-control will say, nope, I'm going to keep going anyway. A mighty person is a person who has self-control. Are you a mighty person? I bet you are. Let's try it. Here we go. Get in that horse stance. Knees bent, nice and low, hands back at your side. So first we're going to do star blocking. Star blocking looks like this. When I say up, you hold both arms up, make a roof. When I say in, you bring the elbows and the arms together in front of you. When I say out, you open them to the outside. When I say touch, you give yourself a hug because, we all deserve a hug, right? When I say down, we straighten our elbows out almost all the way. There's a little bend. And that's down. Then I say back, you pull your hands back to your sides. And then I'll say push down, and you push both hands down like this, like you're pressing something away. Let's try it. Ready? Up. Now wait, I didn't hear you guys say it with me. So when I say up, you say up, sir, like that. Why do we say that sir part? Well, that's how we practice respect. We let the teacher know we're listening by saying yes, sir, or yes, ma'am to them, okay, whoever that is. Someday, it could be you. You could be sensei, and then they'll be saying yes, sir, or yes, ma'am to you. All right, here we go. Hands back. Up. Did you say up, sir? In. You said in, sir, right? Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Now, I'm doing the move slow, or at least I'm saying the move slow. But when you do the move, move fast. So when I say up, are you going up, sir? Or are you going up, sir? Snapping your hands up there fast. Let me see. Ready? Up. Yeah. In. Are you moving fast? Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Aha, nice job. One more time. Faster than me. Ready? Up. Well, that was fast. Getting deeper, though, in my horse stance. In. Are you deeper? Are your leg muscles telling you to quit? Are you using your self-control? No way, legs. I'm going to keep going. Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Ooh, very nice. Shake your legs out. You didn't quit. You kept going. That's a great job. That's another example of self-control. That's right. We'll talk a little bit more about it at the end of class. But let me say this. If you have self-control, that means you are not only in control of what your body does, but also your emotions, what you feel, right? Or at least what you do because of what you feel. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been angry at your mom or your dad or maybe a little brother or sister or anything? Have you been angry before? I have. Yeah. And when I feel angry, that feeling is just really strong. It makes me feel like doing something. Like, what do I do with this feeling? Do I yell really loud? Do I kick and scream and fall on the floor? Do I hit things? You know, when I was a kid, I did some of those things. Maybe you did too. Here's what self-control means. It means when you have those feelings, you never speak out of anger. If you feel angry, that's not the time when you should say something to mom or dad. You should be like, oh, I got to calm down. I never strike out of anger. Boy, if I feel angry, is that the time to punch or kick things? Because then I might do something that I'll feel bad about later on when I'm not angry anymore. I'll tell you a story. When Sensei Dave was a kid, I was about 9 years old, maybe 10. I went up to my mom and I asked my mom for something. Now, I don't remember what it was that I asked her for. All I remember is that she said no. Now, mom said no. Mom probably had a good reason for saying no. But I was a little kid. I didn't know what her reason was. How did I feel when she said no? She wasn't going to let me have what I wanted. Boy, was I mad. I was so mad that I was walking out the door, and on my way out the door, I kicked the door, the front door to the house. And you know what happened? My foot went right through the door and made a hole in it. Oh, no. Now, Mom had said no, and I felt mad. But when I broke the door, how did my mom feel? That's right. Now, she was mad. How do you think I felt about breaking the door? I felt really bad. I made a mistake. I got so angry that I lost my self-control. And so I got in trouble, and we had to fix the door. And I learned a lesson. I learned if I was that mad and I did something like I might break something that I didn't want to break. Maybe it would be something I like one of my toys or something. So if you feel angry, we never strike out of anger. If we feel angry, we never speak out of anger. What we do is we try to calm down. I'll talk about how we do that later on, okay? But for now, let's go back and do some more moves, okay? So I was going to teach you some moves with your hands. Last week we did elbow strikes. Do you remember that? If you weren't watching last week, I'll give you a quick review. I take a fist close to my face, and I swing my elbow out. Now, if I go this way, we call that a roundhouse elbow. See how it's going from the outside and it goes around. If I reach across my body and point my elbow that way, we call that an outward elbow. It goes out. If I bring my hand by my cheek like this or by my ear and my elbow goes this way, it's going up. And then I can also reach up really high in the sky and pull my arm down and pull my elbow into something below me, and that's a downward elbow. So we can go around, out, up, and down. There's other directions too, but we'll just work on those 4. So let's get our hands up in our guard. I want you to get in your guarding stance. Remember, 1 foot in the back, 1 foot in the front. Let's take both hands and practice the elbow going around. So I lift my elbow with my hand by my face, and then I turn. Lift and turn, like that. Let's do it together. I'll count. We'll do 10. You start with one hand, and then you switch each time I count. Ready? 1, lift and turn, and then we go back. Always go back to your guard. Right? 2, lift and turn. I did it with the other arm. Now we're going to switch. 3, lift and turn. Now, once you know it, you do it all in one move like that. See how we did it fast? How fast do you go? That's right, only as fast as you can do it correctly. So if you go so fast that you mess up, well, that's too fast. Use your self-control. Here we go. 3, 4, lift and turn. I'll do it slow so you can copy me. 5, lift and turn. 6, lift and turn. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to switch feet because I like to practice with both feet in front. By the way, can you see what I'm doing with my feet? When I turn, I'm not only turning my body, I'm actually turning my feet too. See that foot right there? I'm doing the twist. Oh, yeah, doing the twist. All right, so when I do a punch like this or when I do my elbow like this, I turn my foot and my body. Ready? Lift and turn. 1, 2. See how that back foot turns? 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift and turn. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now, to make that a workout, you can try that faster and faster. But for now, I'm going to show you slow so you can learn it. All right, what about those other directions? We can go out. So to go out, I reach across and I pull my arm to the outside like this. So I'm in my guard. I reach over and then pull out. So what am I aiming at? I'm aiming at something over here. So maybe I'm standing like this and somebody goes next to me. Oh, pow. Elbow strike to the outside. Ready? Reach across and hit. We'll switch hands each time. 1, 2, reach and pull. See how my arm stays nice and level too. I want the point of my elbow aiming over there. 3, lift, reach and pull. 4, reach and pull. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. How about going upward? Switch your feet. Hands up. Now my elbow goes up like that, kind of showing you my armpit. Whew. Hope it's not stinky. Ready? 1, and then back. Now the other arm. 2, 3. See how my arm comes up, and it stays close to my head. Very close. See that? My hand is close to my head. It's not way over here. It's in close, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. And then we have the downward elbow. So now I'm switching my feet again. Now I reach up to the sky. I always just like say that I'm grabbing a bird and pulling it down and looking at it. because my hand is looking at me like this, like that. Okay, ready? 1, reach and pull. Now the other arm. 2, reach and pull. 3, reach and pull. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, everybody. Whew. So those are all 4 elbows. Around, out, up, and down. I bet if you think about it, you could imagine some other kinds of elbows you could do. But remember, if we're mad or angry, is that a time to use our elbows? No, sir. Tell you what, let's play a little game. You might know this game. I call this game Crazy Time, Focus Time. Crazy Time, Focus Time is a self-control game. You're running around being crazy when Sensei says crazy time. But when I say focus time, you have to stop. Even though you're feeling excited and feeling like you're having fun, you've got to go, wait a second, it's time to stop, turn it off just for a moment. And then you take a deep breath. So here's what you're going to do during focus time. When I say focus time today, you're going to stop and you're going to stand like a superhero. Hands on your hips. You're going to lift your chest really big and you're going to smile. Hey. And you're going to say, relax. Relax. Could you be angry if you're doing that? Try it. Even make it really goofy. Okay? Stand tall, superhero pose, smile. I already feel happy just with a smile. Relax. Relax. I feel happier now. I only have to do that a few times. So when I say focus time, superhero pose, smile, lift your chest really big. All right, let's try it out. So when I say crazy time, you go crazy. Jump around, roll on the ground, make some silly noises. Don't bump into your mom or your dad or the furniture or the dog or the cats. Right? But when I say focus time, superhero pose. Smile and relax. Let's try it. Ready? Crazy time. That's right. Oh my gosh. Look at you guys. You are bouncing all over the place. Whoa. Hey, look out for... Whoa. Oh, focus time. Are you doing your superhero pose? Is your chest out? Are you smiling? Are you saying relax? Relax. Do you feel silly? Yeah, it does feel a little silly. That's okay because it's fun. I'm sorry, what comes next? We already did focus time. Oh yeah, crazy time. Oh my gosh. You are everywhere. Whoa, look out. Focus time. Backing up. Crazy time. That's pretty crazy. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen anything that is... Focus time. Ho. You need to get control of yourself. Okay, tell you what. Since we did all that exercise, let's do some stretches, okay? So we're going to stretch our bodies out a little bit, and I'm going to sit down on the floor, okay? So you go ahead and sit down too. Put your feet out in front of you first, okay? Now, when I do this stretch, I'm going to try to reach for my toes, but instead of doing both feet at the same time, I'm going to bend one knee like this, and I'm going to move that foot over to the side, and then both of my arms are inside, right? I'm not out here. I'm inside. And then I'm going to reach as far towards this leg as I can. And when I do, I'm going to hold on to it, and I want to feel a little pull in the back of my leg if I do it right. And let's count to 10 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll switch legs. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of class? Having self-control and being a mighty person, right? When you stand in that superhero pose, do you feel like a mighty person? A mighty person is one who has control over their emotions, control over their bodies. That doesn't just mean that they stop themselves when they feel angry or sad or scared or other things. No. It actually means that they can do whatever they have to do even if they're feeling those feelings. Yeah. All right, reach for that foot. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, spread your feet apart as far as you can. Really, really far. I'm going to take my hands and kind of scooch them under my legs like this and kind of scooch them back until I feel a pull right in here, inside my legs. Now I'll reach up to the sky and then reach out in front of me like this and try to go as far in front of me as I can. So my hands are reaching for you. Are you reaching for me? Now you just hold that stretch while we talk. You know, we talk about self-control. I bet your moms and dads talk about it with you sometimes. Is it easy to have self-control? No, it's not. You know, a lot of you, I think, watching this are kids. And when you're a kid, you have to learn self-control, just like grown-ups do. And it takes some time. So we're here to help you practice it. Reach as far in front. Let's count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now sit up tall, reach up, turn over one leg with both hands. See if you can grab your foot. If you can't grab your foot with both hands, then I'm grabbing my foot with one hand and then grabbing my arm. Or you could grab down on your leg like this, okay? But whatever you can get, hold it there, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we got to do the other side. Right? Even something like stretching uses self-control. I am feeling this pull in my legs. And you know, stretching kind of feels good, but it kind of feels like it hurts a little bit. I don't want it to hurt a lot, but if I want my stretch to work, I've got to feel something. And if I stop myself when I feel that, well, that might not be self-control. Right? I have to keep doing it even though I feel the feeling. So reach out and stretch for your other foot. Here we go. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to go back to the middle again. I'm going to scooch my feet out more if I can. And then slide out. Here we go. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I'm going to finish right here, but you can keep doing these stretches. I will tell you that if you want those stretches to really make your legs strong and flexible, that you should do them a lot, maybe a little bit every day, okay? Especially after you do some karate exercise. Well, class, let's stand up. And I just want to leave you with a thought about self-control. Remember what I said earlier. A mighty person is a person who has control over their emotions and their body. And you can become a mighty person. You can do what you got to do, even if you feel mad, if you feel sad, if you feel scared. If you can control yourself, control your body, you will be mighty. All right, friends, can you show me how you do front position? Remember, right hand in a fist, left hand open. Cover it up. Put your hands together. Repeat after me. Knowledge in the mind. Make your hands look like this. Honesty in the heart. Then back to front position. Strengthen the body. And then bow. Nice job, class. I'm going to come in close. I'm really glad you came today, and I hope anybody who watches this later on had a great time too. We'll be back again tomorrow. Today's Monday. I'll be doing another class on Tuesday at 11 for vacation week. I hope you're all having a great vacation. I can't wait to see you back in the dojo again. Have a great day.